In order to fix this glitch that we have, where anytime we try and add something in now, like new to do, and hit add to do, it's breaking, we have to change the way that we add to-dos to this list. Right now, all we're doing is setting the text string to the to-do in the state, and that's not going to work because we can't map over a string like that. So the first thing we want to do is eliminate all of the to-dos inside this to-do array. Now that's not, it's not super important, but I just want to clear it up so that there's nothing in here. We can start fresh with a new to-do list. And we'll go ahead and delete this code out inside the add to-do because we're going to write our own method for injecting something into this to-do array. So we'll say var new to-do, and we just want to capture whatever this new to-do is coming in. So we'll say this.state.text. So we're going to get whatever is set on the text inside the state, and then we want to capture that current array. So we'll say R for array is equal to this.state.todo, and then we want to add in this new to-do to the array. So what we can do is we can say R and then call the dot push function and then say new to do. So we're adding in this new to do, oops, not add, R to the array, and then we can set the to do equal to this new array by saying this dot set state, pass in the object, and say to do colon R. Now if I run this, you'll see that when I start saying learn React and add to do, it says learn React, and then if I say learn React Native, add to do, it adds that in. If I say let's see here, clean my room, it adds that in perfectly fine. So we're getting a nice appending with the list here because we're setting this new we're setting the this.state.todo array to the new array that has like whatever we're passing in this time, right? The couple problems with this still. For instance, if I try and add the clean my room to do right now, you'll notice that React is saying, sorry Tom, your room is already clean. We cannot let you do that twice. I'm just kidding. The real reason is because React is not going to, really want me to have a duplicate key in here. So I'm not really allowed to. You can even see the warning right here. I'm not allowed to have the same to do added into the array. Now, for the purpose of this application, that's probably a good thing because you don't want the same to do doubled up inside your array. That wouldn't really make sense for us to have learn React twice. So for the purpose of this application, that's fine. We'll keep it like that, but just know that we could fiddle around with this code in here and add that into the array in a different way that would make it okay. Now the last thing I want to do before this video is over is notice, anytime so we'll say, oops, didn't want to change that. We'll say clean my house. So trying to clean the entire house this time. Notice when I add that in there, it still stays in the text box. I don't really want that. I want it to clear out and feel as if when I hit this button, it's really taking whatever's in here and adding it to the list. Now in order to do that, we're going to have to go down to the text input down here, and we're going to want to set the text input value equal to this.state.text. Now this isn't going to change the way this is working right now, the text input box. However, it is going to make the value accessible to us so that we can change the state of the text and then change the value in the text input. So do that, and then also add in comma up here inside the this.setState. So anytime we add it to do, we want to set the text back to just single quotes so there's nothing in there. I'll go ahead and save this. You'll also notice once I saved it and reran it, the to-dos vanished and it got set back to this array right here. The reason for that is because anytime you refresh an app, refresh the components, it's going to set the state back to whatever is in here. We're not actually saving these to-dos to the phone or to some database off the phone. We're just saving it temporarily in memory. Now we could save it to the phone, but we're not going to do that for the purpose of this app just yet, at least. But now if I go in here and I say, clean my room and hit add to do, you'll notice it clears it out right here and adds it right there. I need to learn React. It clears it out of the text input box and it adds it down here. So far this app is looking pretty good. We're going to keep adding on to it in the next video. Stay tuned.